Hey guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now if you are new to my channel, my name is Nolan. In today's video I've got the cheapest Traxxas Slash project out with me. Now I'm traveling for work. I'm in southern Missouri. I'm at a place called Two Rivers Mountain Bike Park. I've stopped here before and I have to tell you, this place really tests the durability of any RC because this place is brutal, as you can tell by some of the jumps. But I decided to bring the cheapest Traxxas Slash out today and we'll see if it holds up to some of this jumping. I am also testing out a brand new upgrade. This is probably not the best place to test out this upgrade because it's more of a handling upgrade. But in the most recent video, I installed the hot racing sway bar kit in this machine. Let me show you real quick. By the way, big shout out to Dan from Chicagoland RC. I bought this hot racing sway bar kit from him, and he is offering you guys 10% off of your order if you use discount code Chicago10 at checkout. I'll also leave his website, Chicagoland RC, linked down below. I highly recommend you go check it out. He has a lot of upgrade brands. He also carries the Team Corrali vehicles as well as the HPI vehicles. Also, if you do purchase something through his site, let him know that RC Knockout sent you. But yeah, this is going to be the test for these today. Now, one thing I want to make very clear, there's no directions that come with this hot racing kit, which there really needs to be, because when I looked online, I saw people mounting this kit up multiple different ways. Now, I ended up using the thickest sway bar. So there, it included a red one, which was the thinnest, silver, which was your medium thickness, and blue, which is your thickest sway bar. So I used the thickest sway bar on both the front and the back, the thickest diameter, which is the blue. But there was no clear directions on how to actually install this. I saw multiple people installing this piece right here, right back here, and then putting the sway bar through like this, and then having the sway bars connect like this. So that wasn't clear to me. Am I supposed to put it this way? Because I actually sandwiched it in between the bumper mount and the bumper, which is what the one video I saw online, that's what it showed. Also, it's not very clear how to mount up the rear one, because the rear one, I mounted it on the front of the shock tower. I saw a few people mounting it on the rear of the shock tower in those same holes, but on the back side, and then drilling a hole in both sides of the suspension arm, on either suspension arm, on both sides I should say, and then putting the sway bar link and screwing it in right there. So with no directions, it kind of, I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but I ended up putting it through the front. And just like with the front ones, I have them connected to the same bolt that screws into the shock and holds the shock in place. I put some longer screws in, and it's basically going in the same hole that is holding the shock eyelet in place. Now, the one thing I don't like about the way I set this up is there's a lot of downward force because of the leverage from this thing. This is such a long screw, and only about maybe a ½ inch of thread is holding in to the actual suspension arm. So the concern I have is that on a really big jump, I come down hard. This could rip the threads right out of my RPM suspension arm. But, you know, they didn't make it clear on how you're supposed to do it. Am I supposed to do it through the front or drill a hole through the back? Either way, Hot Racing really needs to step up their game. They need to make it a lot more clear on how to actually install this. Couldn't find any video actually from Hot Racing that look legit on how to install this. So the front I think is going to be all right. The rear is the one I have a question about. So we're just going to have to see how it works. But I do think actually this sway bar on the front is going to work better for actually keeping this whole chassis from rotating. I think this is going to have a better chance of keeping this chassis flat compared to if you put it on the back. Because if you put it on the back, I feel like that's just not going to work as well. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Also, I'm not running the right tires for this machine. I'm running the Pro Line blockage, which are my track tires, but I didn't have any bashing tires. But what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go ahead, hook up the 3-cell pack, jump right in this video, and see whether or not this thing breaks. So let me go ahead, get it hooked up, and we will jump right in this video. Another thing I just noticed with these tires is this tire right here is starting to come unglued. So that's not good, but we're gonna bash her anyway. One thing that I do want to do, because I let you guys down, because if you watch the other video that I just filmed here like 10 minutes ago, I had the ultimate basher build, my Traxxas Slash 4x4 out here, and I promised you guys I was gonna jump it off this ramp. Unfortunately, it broke before I could jump it off this ramp. So I let you guys down, so I have to make it up to you guys by immediately jumping this thing off the ramp. Now this could break it immediately, but I know you guys want to see some of that big air, so that's what we're going to do first. You guys ready? Get set, go! into the grass. Everything's looking good. All right, let's try this again. I want to hit the berm, guys. Yeah, I want to see if we can come up with some speed and hit the berm right here. And I'm stuck again in the grass. There we go. Just want to hit the berm perfectly once. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit it perfectly though. Try it again. Here we go. And stuck. That might be the best performance we're going to get on getting on the berm, because this is such a steep berm to approach and get on. So I think we're probably going to hit this one right here, right now, before this thing breaks. All right, I'm going to get a good vantage point up here. Look what I just found, guys. Speak of the devil. This right here, unless somebody else has had their X-Max out here, this right here is my X-Max spring. I'm pretty sure I broke this here like, gosh, probably 9-10 months ago. I broke this and then I totally forgot to look for it. Packed up and left, and then I didn't think to look for it the last time. This still might be somewhat good. It's kind of bent out of shape, but I'll take it home with me. That's pretty cool. All right, now time to hit this. All right, guys, and there she is right there. So let's go ahead and let's jump it. Oh! That did not fly very graceful, that's for sure. That did not fly graceful at all. Did I land it? Let's go look. Where is it? I don't know where it landed. Oh, here it is. Hey, we landed right side up. Give that a thumbs up, guys. Body's draped up over the bumper, but otherwise no worse for wear. Gosh, guys, my spring, I just lost it. That spring that I had just found over there with my X-Max, I set it down somewhere and now I don't know where I just put it. I set it somewhere on the ground. Gosh, I'm a moron. I'll go look for that again later if I remember. Let's go ahead. We're gonna hit the ramp again. So just bring off of this, launch off of that, and see if she survives. All right, guys, here we go. Ooh. Hey, we're upright. Uh-oh, guys, something sounds wrong with my gears. Well, let's hit it one more time from this way. Here we go. My battery fell out. That's a problem. All right, my battery flew out. Here it is. My battery flew out. How did the battery fly out? Let's take it over here and let's check it over, see if everything's good. It also sounds like maybe my gear mesh changed. Something sounds funny all of a sudden. So let's get the body off and investigate. Well, the good thing is it doesn't look like a catastrophic failure. It looks like just this part right here must have bent so much that prong came out. So I was worried that the post broke, because this is exactly what happened on my 4x4 slash, the Ultimate Basher build. This post, because it's taller, broke. So fortunately that's not the case. I can get the battery put back under the battery tray strap. It just occurred to me I lost my fan somewhere, so I gotta go look for my fan that goes on top of my ESC. Hopefully that's just somewhere over here. Here it is, guys. Fan broke off. See what I mean? Like, this place beats the crap out of a vehicle. When you're jumping off of jumps like this, no RC's made for this. On the plus side, it appears the sway bars so far are holding up. Like I said, bashing around here, you're not going to be able to tell how level it sits. You know, this is not the right environment. I would have to take it to a flat parking lot and drive it around to actually be able to tell if these sway bars are doing anything. But so far, hasn't ripped the threads out, which is what I was worried about down here. But one issue we do have is it sounds like we have some type of gear noise. So I don't know if the pinion just slid or something, but if you listen to it, something doesn't sound right. I'm going to go take the cover off and just make sure everything's good, because I don't want to keep on bashing it and then strip the gear. So I'll be right back with you guys, hopefully. Yeah, you can definitely tell when I lay it on the ground, something doesn't sound right. Definitely something going on. Hopefully it's just the grub screw that came loose. I shall investigate, and hopefully it'll all be good. I am back with a little update. I was hopeful that it was just something small, that it was just the grub screw that came loose on the pinion gear. But unfortunately, once I took the gear cover off, see down in here, it looks like about a quarter of our teeth are stripped off. I don't know if I should run it though, because to be honest, I don't want to damage my spur gear. The thing I'm worried about is the spur gear could get damaged. Like it has teeth on about 3/4 of the pinion, but this 1/4 of the pinion right here, it sheared probably maybe 3 teeth off it, it looks like. That's a major bummer, and it happened on that second to last jump where I was jumping from that direction over to there. I think to save my spur gear, because I don't want to damage my spur gear, and since that still looks all right, I don't think I'm gonna bash it. I normally would, guys, but I don't want to damage that spur gear and have to order a new spur gear, so I will have to get new pinion gear. So this video also feel like it is kind of a letdown. Got a few big jumps in. Didn't really get a good shot of the landing because of how tall the grass is, but hopefully you guys still enjoy the little bit of content I got. I'll get a new pinion for this. The issue with these Traxxas pinions, it's always the pinion to give. Their cheap powdered metal is not very good. That's especially prevalent on the X Max, but this is one of their 23 tooth pinions for the Slash, and as you can see, stripped. Now this is a hardened steel spur gear. Spur gear is not stripped, but I don't want to risk the spur gear getting damaged by keep on running it. Even though I'm not worried about the pinion gear, I'm just worried about the spur. And obviously, I did not carry another 48 pitch pinion gear with me, so I might have to get a hardened steel pinion gear because, I mean, that was a big jump, but I wanted to keep on bashing. But it looks like everything else held up, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell, and don't worry, we'll have this out here again. Hopefully I'll be back down here in the near future. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, see you later.